Hello, lovely people.
Hello,
Today,
everybody.
today I will be talking with uh, a co-owner. So it's the two co-owners talking instead of just the owner. Um,
Hey, guys.
they're
You might know my channel as Northern Catfish or Ace of Diamonds. I haven't been posting much. It's not because I'm depressed or something. So, yeah, I'll try to get back to posting to any of my fans who have subscribed to Ace of Hearts. I doubt there's any. Uh, yeah.
today we will be going more in depth about the characters and who they are. I kind of went into a little bit about infected, but we have infected here with me right now. So
I was I was the creator of Infected. A really funny story was while making Infected, I learned about Yuji Itadori and how similar the two were. I mean, before that, I didn't really know what Jujutsu Kaisen was, and I've only recently started watching it because a lot of mishaps was trying to get an account and all on Netflix because that's the only way I can watch it. But now I can, so yeah, and both really are surprisingly similar. But enough about my references. I really just want to talk about Infected. His full name is Infected Yorick Weaver. His last Weber, but it's kind of like I don't know. I chose it to be kind of German in a way, so it's like all that weird stuff. But his kind of backstory is, I mean, Infected was just a normal dude. He didn't really care for a lot of stuff. But he really liked working for the RAF. For a while, he was like one of the best workers. And then while just searching, he found the domino crown, which is the thing he's wearing on his head. See, um, the reason it's so chained and broken was also just because it's an accessory I chose, but also it just makes sense because it's old. Because 1X got sealed inside the crown, and basically to if a poor soul accidentally decided to wear it, like 1X and them would kind of fuse in a way, which is what happened to Infected. He accidentally put the crown on, and he and 1X fused. Um Also, before, he never had those horns. That is just a part of 1X that I guess you could say transferred over. The chain on his arm, that's like some type of binding chain. I really haven't gotten into what it is. It's kind of just an accessory, but for lore reasons, it's helping Infected keep 1X back because 1X kind of lives in a mind space in Infected's head that only he and Infected know about or can see, even after a lot of testing by the RAF. Because after the incident with the whole thing, Infected was classified as an entity for the RAF, and the RAF is like, if you've seen that like Roblox anomaly archive website, I think Sen Priesta talked about it. It's basically that, but a little different. And there they added Infected because he's technically also 1X. And 1X doesn't just have like control of his body by taking over. He also has like altered his mind, but he can't alter it too much. That's why the only thing 1X made Infected forget was his parents and his own name. Because Infected's parents are very much alive, but he has no recollection or no more memories of them, and anything he sees of them is like really blurred out or something just like really hard to see. But Infected will soon, later in the lore, he's gonna learn how to control 1x, sorry. I've been saying Infected and 1x so much. He'll learn eventually, but right now this is kind of the starting stage, I guess. Even after like having 1x in him for, I'm still debating, it's either gonna be a few months or a few years. He met Phil. And he and Phil, they became really good friends. And kind of
Bestest
where
of
the,
friends.
yes, because Infected really didn't have any other friends because a lot of people were just scared of him because most people who knew about it just decided to stay back. Same with some of the admins, but he's actually started to get like Shedletsky more friendly with him. They've not really hung out, but talked a few times because Shedletsky's warming up to him, and same with Dussikar, but Dussikar's like, I don't know, he really doesn't like him, but he really doesn't dislike him anymore. The other admins will just refuse to talk to him. Um, Back to his friendships. He's also kind of friends with Tournay, but only through Phil, because really his only true friend is Phil. And there's another character named Kat. They don't really talk much either. And yeah, that's really it. Um, Back to Infected and Phil. A few facts about Infected and Phil is that Phil's house is huge, and Infected comes over at least once a week, only because of babysitting. And
Ooh, no, no, no,
some
no. Let me yap. Let me yap. The
okay.
reason he brought up babysitting is I'm not like fully recollecting if mentioned Phil's family in the last video, but Phil has a wife named Daisy, not guest 1337, none of that. Just happened to be named Daisy, and a son named Tim, and a dog named Max. Um, and in this part, like up to date, Tim is currently like 15, but like earlier stages on, Infected came over a lot, like a regular, like practically part of the family type thing. Um, and
Even Tim would call Infected his uncle because he just he'd stop by because I mean Infected really never had anything to do. He couldn't doesn't really work because land even like landlords who really need the money are just too scared because they think something's gonna happen to them. So he doesn't really need to pay much rent, but he still does it.
mm,
Because although seeming like he wouldn't still work for the RAF, he kind of does. RAF just like pays him monthly or something. It's like 50,000 because the research is hard, and also they want to keep Infected happy. Infected's really the only person that really knows 1x in that sense of really, really knowing each other because they've known each other for at least months. And 1x is not like, I really want to make this clear. 1x is not like Forsaken 1x. He's not just like a being of pure hatred. He has other emotions. He's not just always angry. He doesn't like being an infected, which makes him mad a lot. But
JJK.
if he was let out, he'd have boundaries. Because a lot of his anger has been doled down over time. And he's not getting used to it, but he's like really just slightly starting to get used to it, like really minute. He would never like say he was getting used to it because I mean no one would like being trapped in someone's head. But it's besides the point. Pretty fun fact, the cape Infected wears is not actually like something he bought. It was a in quotation marks a gift from 1X. It was really just for his own personal gain to make him look more scared that 1X was having more of a, I don't know, control over Infected. So yeah, that's really all about Infected I can think of in like the really short time. Because I mean, if I read out his lore, it would take a few minutes, but because I don't want to go over all of it, I'm just kind of skimming through it. Okay, you can
Well,
go now.
time for me to blabber a little bit about Phil. I kind of already did a little bit ago and in the last video, but just like to fully sum it all up, Phil is the second richest in all of Robloxia, with a net worth of I think it was 30 billion. No, wait, it was 15. Yeah, 15 billion. Uh, he's like he's kind of like a family man. Like the reason he got all of this money is because he was really, really, really interested in investing, and when he decided to do it, uh, like he got a lot, and then he decided to do stocks with that money, and then he got a lot of more money from that money, and blah blah blah. Just money, economics, and stuff. Like I already mentioned, he has a family. Uh, he really enjoys like one of his main hobbies is baking. Like he really enjoys baking. And his favorite dish is not sure if you guys have ever heard of it, but it's this thing called a cannoli, which is probably one of the best pastries I've ever put in my mouth, like ever. Um, and there was this running joke, kind of like December 25, that Phil. Oh, I didn't even yap about Noli. He's. I'm not like gonna say a cult, but like he really likes Noli, and right now he's an entity and not a god. But Phil wants him to become a god, and there was this, yeah.
So I want to butt in about Noli's. Noli's kind of similar to 1X in the sense that both of them can be transferred to a body by putting on said crown, but the Void Star and Void Crown, both of them are actually contained in the RAF instead of a different place like where the crown was. Domino Crown. Okay, you can continue. Just wanted to button about that.
So there was this joke that Phil would put on this crown and have cannoli meetings with the other gods and just yap about random things. Uh, but yeah, that's really it. I'm by the way, uh me and him are like the main two map makers, and I will be making a follow-up video on this one talking about the current map progress, and it's really different. But other than that, my last words are we're gonna put the Discord in the description, linky down below, and have a have a great day, night, wherever you are, in time zones, since all that stuff. So see you later. Bye.